Good day, ma'am. I am Bahinting Lara M., your student in Entrance Section A. Today, I'm going to present my ideal village. It is about where you can find happiness. Some even find it in smallest thing, and some have everything but still they are not happy. According to me, a village life is, however, better. You can enjoy the fresh air, naturality, even people over there are not so busy. People over there are not so greedy. They, however, don't limit their life to only themselves. They might not be educated but still in touch with what nature is. We all know that in city people are educated but greedy, selfish, limit their lives to themselves. So what is the output of the education? Nothing. When you forget what humanity is, when you forget what is helping, when you forget what selflessness is, and the last what is the cause of human existence. Everything has become worthless, but still there is a hope because of people who have had not forgot to these values irrespective of where they are in city or in village. I can get in touch through the hard works and you really want to possess in your life. You can build better than anything else, but you don't forget the humanity because that is the very important of all. How to promote my village in terms of the following: peace and order. To promote peace and order in a community, it is become more familiar with your community. Make a habit of introducing yourself to the people you meet in daily life. Show genuine interest in them and ask them questions about their lives, jobs, and families. Connecting with neighbors, visiting new place, visit business and public areas that you don't typically visit. Take note of changes in your community as well, such as new neighbors, walking around your neighborhood. If you if it's not safe to do so, walk or public translate instead of driving a car. This will allow you to see, hear, and experience your community and its members of intimately. Next is environmental care. Volunteer Volunteering is great way to help your community and it is may also be a good way to promote peace. Local and anti-violence organization may have a need for volunteers in outreach or other programs. However, don't limit your consideration just to organize focusing on violence. Any opportunity to better the community, from volunteering to pick up trash to participating in after school program for children, will allow you to meet new people in your community and promote a sense of togetherness and intimate. In volunteering at a school, soup kitchen, homeless shelter, or animal shelter, try visiting local organizations website or calling to see if they are looking for volunteers. Next is leadership and governance. If you want to raise awareness about problems facing your community and encourage peace in your community, then organizing a peaceful event is a good option. Try banding together with some local community members to put together an event such as community picnic, a food drive for a local food bank, a peaceful protest, or a walk through your community to raise awareness about a problem your community is facing. If you don't feel ready to plan an event, then you could also organize a small meeting, like for example, autocratic or authoritarian leadership, democratic leadership, lastly, paternalistic leadership. Try planning a meeting and visiting some other community members who are interested in making your community a more peaceful place. Use the meeting to share your concerns and discuss possible solutions. Next is food production and sustainability. It is important that you have any contact information each food production in order to avoid hunger in one village. It is better also to have rotating crops and embracing diversity. Planting cover crops, reducing or eliminating tillage, applying integrated pest management or IPM, integrating livestock and crops, adapting agroforestry practices, managing whole systems and landscapes. Sustainable farming reduces pollution by using natural fertilizers and using fewer chemicals. This means that farm produce is healthier and better for you. Even the waste produced by sustainable farming goes back into the farm's ecosystem and does not pollute the environment. Next is family and social relationship. Families will have a better sense of their child's behavior and accomplishment if all behaviors are reported, not only those that are negative or challenging. Use multiple modes communications. Create a constant flow of communication. Understand each family's expected and views about their involvement. Be explicit about the kind of involvement that you accept and welcome from families, but also honor the limits families may want to maintain. Set aside time to speak to each other without interruptions. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Don't rely on the other person to guess what is going on or how you are feeling. Listen to each other and make sure that other person knows you are listening to them. Approach the relationship with respect. Work to create a respectful and reciprocal relationship, one in which families feel valued and supported. How the world we live now is less ideal. Nowadays, The world is not ideal because for me, an ideal world would be a world full of honesty, no hatred, no corruption, no greediness. There would not be any traces of desperation among people. The only form of love that would exist in this world would be true love without anything of selfishness, and lust, miseries of human life related to the body would not have existed. The most prevalent today is the deadly disease which we called COVID-19. There is no exception if you will exposed to crowded place and you have a weak immune system, there there's a big chance that you will be infected. According to World Health Organization, from March 2020 to January 10, 2022, there are total cases of 3.06 million and death 52,797. How can we make the world more ideal? We can make a village more ideal where people can feel comfortable by doing some extraordinary steps in their home and family, and every family have to play its own role for this goal. Living in a peaceful place, no hatred, just love, like this. Waking up in the morning full of happiness and continuing the rest of the day. What is the life of our future children be like in this village? This village, I can conclude that strong families help children feel safe and secure. Strong families have warmth and care, good communication, predictability, and strong connections to other outside the family. Looking after yourself is an important part of raising a strong family. However, I can accept that they give their children enough free time. They don't try too hard to be the perfect parents. They don't punish their child but instead they teach them lessons. They create happy memories for their children. They will show love and lastly they will prioritize effort over results. That's all. Thank you for watching and God bless.